Talk about Kia in South Africa, and I guarantee you most conversations are going to head in the direction of Cerato, or more recently the Kia Sportage. But there's another Kia that really has been, I guess, a bit under the radar in South Africa, and that of course is the Cerato. Now, we never got to drive the Cerato sedan. We did drive the coupe, which looked super hot, but I found the drive a little bit too rigid for the performance that it delivered. Finally, they've now brought out the third member of the Cerato family, which is of course the hatchback. Now, in South Africa, we love hatches, and what I can tell you from this is that Cerato has always been well packaged, well put together with good interiors. I don't think the hatch is going to disappoint.
With some stiff opposition from the likes of the Opel Astra and upcoming Ford Focus, it had better not disappoint. And a look at the Cerato's comprehensive spec sheet confirms that Kia is taking the opposition very seriously.
Now, the C segment is arguably the most important segment for manufacturers globally. But looking in the South African context, I think the benchmark in this class would be the Golf. I mean, the new Golf 6 really has set the standard and the bar extremely high, and there are so many guys out there competing in this very niche market. What's going to make you stand out in the segment? Well, I know it's my opinion, but I believe that consumers in this market are buying vehicles based on looks and brand appeal. Now, brand appeal, the Kia certainly has come a long way in recent years, purely through the product that they've been offering and obviously the warranty and backup that they do give as well. So the Kia keyring is now something that has become quite desirable. From a looks perspective, well, Peter's done a fantastic job, and all Kias now have a very distinctive style, which sets them apart from a lot of other vehicles on the road. So I think they're heading in the right direction in that area. We're obviously driving the 2-litre hatch, and the interior is a super cool place. They've really used some nice materials, probably not the best quality, but they've put it together really well. The 2-litre comes standard with leather seats. I like the little detailing where they've put in little red stitching. They've also used this metal finish in dark shade, and the two really work well together. So the interior looks very executive, very comfortable. Headroom, I suppose, is going to be covered by dimensions as well. Because of the roofline that they've got, the headroom is good. A lot of people are going to be worried because even though the Cerato is based on the exact same platform, is just as wide as the sedan, it is a little bit shorter because the overhang has been reduced at the back. But you haven't lost any space, and when you get inside, you're not going to feel that this car is a little bit more compact. Now, the Cerato hatch comes out with two engines, which is the same as in the sedan. You've got the 1.6, you've got the 2-litre, both of them are linked to either 6-speed manual or 6-speed auto boxes. In terms of on paper, the kilowatts and everything look right, whether you're in the 1.6 or the 2-litre when stacked up against its competitors. I just found though, driving the 2-litre, it's got good power, it's a responsive motor, it's a free revving engine, but I just found that if you are pushing it through the revs, there seems to be a bit of a flat spot on gear change. You really struggle to get a smooth change where the power comes on again. You end up kind of finding yourself doing that through the gear change, but that's only when you are pushing it on the drive. It's got electronically assisted steering, which is nice when you are driving around town because the steering is suitably light for town driving. One thing that people are going to look for in this segment as well is how quiet and comfortable the cabin is. The manufacturers call this NVH, which means noise, vibration and harshness, and Kia have worked hard on getting this right in the Cerato by improving the sound dampening and soundproofing on both the A, B and C pillars. They've put in thicker carpeting, they've changed the density of the material on the roof lid, all of this to try and keep all the noise out on the interior, and I think they've done a good job because the roads we've been travelling on, it's very quiet and very comfortable to drive. Let's talk looks and styling. They've come out with some really cool new alloy wheels, 16-inch on the 1.6, 17-inch on the 2-litre, double 5-spoke wheels look really nice. I love the rear of this car. It really is super sexy. I love the way the tail lights are split by the boot, and I like the rear diffuser, which is obviously a feature on the 2-litre. Even though they've said that they've reworked the front with a new grille and new lower air intakes, I still find it just a little bit same old, same old. I think they could have been a bit more aggressive on that front end styling to really make this car stand out from the crowd.
For those buyers who prefer a more conservative approach to styling, the Cerato's simple, elegant lines will be attractive. But there are other attributes to like too.
So what do we like about the Cerato hatch? Rear styling, super hot. Peter Schreier really has done a fantastic job with the Kia brand. Love the boot. It really has got a well-sized boot. We fit a lot of luggage in here, no problem. The interior as well, with the extended roofline, I found the headroom in the back was great. The legroom is good, so it's very spacious. But they've done a really good job. I mean, they haven't used the best materials, but the way they've put them together, it really does give you an executive feel when you get inside the Cerato. So well done on the interior. The best part though, seriously, you just can't compete on price. Starting at 185,000 for the 1.6, there is no competitor in the market that can match them on price. The interesting thing is this little badge over here has become quite desirable of late in South Africa. Price, product, service plans. The Cerato hatch is a serious contender in the C segment.